guys, welcome to StefyTalks. Welcome to a new video. As you can tell by the title, if you're seeing the title, it'll probably be up here or down here. Today we're going to be talking about my luxury wish list for 2018. Now, this wish list doesn't mean that I actually want to purchase them this year. It's just what I'm lusting over, what we can lust over together this year. So there's a couple of items. I think there's about 10 or 11 items that I'm going to actually go through with you guys and tell you guys why I'm actually lusting over these and why I would love them to be in my collection. Doesn't mean I'm going to have them in my collection this year, but we can literally drool over them together. Okay, so there is a couple. There'll be a blog post of a more in-depth post on this on my website, which is StefyTalks.com. As you can tell, I've actually been rebranding a lot of things for the new year. A new me, new channel, new everything. Just subscribe if you haven't, because there's a lot of new content coming soon, and I'm so excited to start this year on a more positive, motivating note. So there's a couple of items that I want to talk to you guys about and what I'm currently lusting over. The first one that will be, I've got my laptop in front of me, that's why I'm looking down, is the Neverfull MM. Now, with the Neverfull MM, you guys will have seen my previous video that I've just bought that one. So I've just bought one of my items that was on my wish list, which is the Neverfull MM with the beige interior, the monogram. This is something that took me a while to actually realise that I really wanted it, and it's I would blame the rose ballerine interior as well, because the rose ballerine interior is gorgeous, but then again, I don't think I would have wanted to have the rose ballerine interior because that would probably get dirty very quickly, and the beige is just the original, and I think the original will always be the original, and it'll be just harder to get because everyone wants the beige interior, and there's so many other colours. But the Neverfull is just a perfect tote bag. It goes, you can fit everything but the kitchen sink, and it doesn't, I guess, it doesn't really weigh. It doesn't feel heavy. Even with a lot of things in it, it does not feel heavy, and it's just perfect everyday bag. It can be a work bag, it can be a travel bag, it can be a diapers bag. There's just a lot. There's a lot of sizes. There's the PM, the small, the MM, which is the medium, and the GM, which is the gigantic one. I'm going to be honest, I didn't try the GM because I think it would just been a bit too big for me, and I would have probably got the GM if I had tried it. And to get something that's so big and then you just can't really use it for everywhere because then it's just too ginormous, wouldn't have been for me, so I'm glad I didn't try it. But the MM is just perfect, in my opinion. Okay, the next one is one of these bags that everyone's kind of talking about at the moment, which is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoires, the new model NM. So this one, people are saying there's a lot of talks of it being discontinued. Some people can't find it in stores. It goes for €380. It's one of those bags that is just a cute clutch bag that you can either use as a clutch bag, as an evening bag, you can use it as a day bag if you just get a strap, a crossbody strap. I just think it looks gorgeous, especially in the monogram print. There obviously is the Damier Azur and the Damier Ebene print that you can use, but for some reason I just kind of lean towards the monogram print because I know you can use it in the morning, you can use it as a clutch bag in the evening, and there's a lot of things you can fit in it, because I know there's the mini pochette, but that's just not for me, being honest, not for me at all. The next item, we do have mainly Louis Vuitton items, just to let you guys know, but there is some other houses in here. So the next item that I really like is the MULTICLESS 6 key holder, and this one goes for €170. Now the 6 key holder, there is the 4 key holder, but I think the 6 key holder would be just slightly better for me because I actually have to carry keys with me. I have two car keys. I have my personal car and my work car. I do have two keys for my house, and then I have some other little keys for like the stair key. I've got a key for the lights for the stairs, and then I do have a key for some counters that I have to go around with my work. So I do need a lot of key spaces, so a 6 key holder would be great. And obviously if I will be using my Louis Vuitton bags for work, or if I do decide to use a really nice handbag for work, or even when I'm going out, I know how dirty keys can get, and for that reason and that reason only, I think if I do have to get one of those key holders, I would just get a basic one. I wouldn't get one with like a really nice coloured one inside, because obviously they're going, oh look at me I'm getting comfy. I wouldn't really want to get a rose ballerine interior or anything on these key holders, because I know how dirty they're going to get. And I have been seeing some reviews on the 6 key holder, especially in the rose ballerine, and they get quite dirty, guys. So just be careful and be wary about that when you're looking into getting a 6 key ring holder. And my mum used to use these little key ring holders back in the day. I remember when I was younger, she always had these little key holders, and I think it's just something that's just easy for you to keep everything compact, less messy, and it's just a little box, so you don't have like a big like for example, I have these things at the moment. To find my keys, I look for big fluffy things like this. This is something I just bought recently from Primark. Look how fluffy this is. This is just a reason just to make sure I find it. But then when I'm using a clutch, I can't use these because it's just too big. So I think getting a key holder would actually be worth it better, because at least it won't be as compact. It's more compact rather than bulky. Okay, on to my other wish list product. So the next one that I have on my little blog post, I already wrote the blog post, I'm just filming the video so I can actually put them together, which is the key clay. The key clay is a little pouch. They're really cute. I think they come in many different colors. Obviously the main ones are obviously again the mono, the demi ebene and the demi azur, but they do have in the Venice leather and the Venice, and all the epi leather and stuff like that as well, which is more expensive. But I would say the normal basic key clay are 135 euros. Obviously these are really great for little gifts, especially for Christmas, if there's someone, a sister, an auntie, best friend that you're going to spend that kind of money, or even if your partner wants to get you something small as an introductory into Louis Vuitton. I think a key clay is really good because you can fit business cards, you can fit keys, you can fit coins, you can fit little bits and bobs, bobby pins, anything that you want to fit in maybe a little clutch bag, as your little, like you want to put some money, a card, a key, something that's easy and compact. That little key clay is perfect. And yeah, I think that's going to be something that I'm going to actually eventually get. No doubt about that one. Okay, now we're on to another wallet. So the other wallet that I actually had seen when I picked up the Rosalie, the first wallet that I had in my hand was the EMILIE. The EMILIE wallet is very similar to this. I would say maybe bigger, like by this much, slightly bigger in size. Very similar, I guess. So it opens like this and it'll have the stuff like this. I think it has the credit card holders. I think they're in the front. I'm not 100% sure, but it's very similar to this layout, just obviously bigger. And that's around 325. I think I have the price here. Let me just see how much it is exactly. Yes, it's 325 euros. This was supposed to be 250 if I bought it from a place in Europe that was with euros. It would have been cheaper for me, but when I went to Germany they didn't have this in stock. But I did pick it up from the UK, and with the conversion rate it actually costed me 278 euros, so it did cost me 28 euros more than I was supposed to buy it for. But nevertheless, so just the conversion rate, unfortunately, what can you do? But I just really wanted it, and I could only find it in London. So this one is the Rosalie, but the EMILIE wallet is just bigger in size, and I think sometimes I do need a bigger wallet. Now I used to always carry a bigger wallet, and then I switched over to the Michael Kors iPhone case, which is like a really good like compact wallet. So when it came to buying a wallet, I got used to just using a very compact wallet that went into all my little clutch bags and stuff like that. So when I saw the EMILIE wallet, I was like, a bit too big for me. I'm not 100% sure, but now having bigger bags, like I've got the Neverfull bag, I've got the Alma bag, and you know, obviously with the Speedy I'm not so keen on getting a big wallet, but I want to have a wallet that can fit more items in and more things in, and I think the EMILIE wallet is a good investment if I do eventually want to go in that route of getting a bigger wallet. So that's something that I can really think on, and I'm not sure if I get the damier Ben or the monogram. I think it would just depend on what's currently out at the time and what I would really think would be best for me, because I do have a lot of monogram items now and just have one damier Ben, so I'm not sure which one I'd actually go for if I do have to choose one. And now this is I've got another bag on my wish list from Louis Vuitton, which is the Pochette Metis, and I actually saw a lady wearing, like literally wearing this when I was going back to the hotel on one day, and I literally bugged. I'm like, oh my god, that's a Pochette Metis. I told Ryan like, oh my god, that's a Pochette Metis. She's got a Pochette Metis. I was literally getting so excited because I'd never seen one that close to me, and I was so tempted to go and like touch it and be like, can I just feel it? It was just so lovely, and it looked amazing, and it looked like a really nice crossbody, and it's the one bag both my mum and I really like and think it's like a very, you know, easy bag. They can fit a lot of stuff in, not too big, not too small, but a really nice compact bag. But it is 1,390 euros, so it is on the higher market, and like at the moment I could not afford another 400 euros on top of the Neverfull. I'm sorry. It's gorgeous but very expensive. So if I had to get it, it'll have to be one of like a really like treating, like I really have to treat myself, but I would really have to have saved quite a bit for it, and at the moment I cannot afford that one. But it's one of my bags that I'm lusting over because it's gorgeous, and I think I'd have to choose the proper monogram on this. The monogram just looks nice. The reverse monogram I'm not so keen. I know there's the black and the really nice rose ballerine colour, but they're just not for me, unfortunately. Then we can go on to the Louis Vuitton logo MANIA scarf. This is 320. Oh my god, it's just, I saw this in store and it just looked lovely. And it's a really nice Christmas present. When I saw it, I'm like, oh my god, what a really cool idea if it had to be a Christmas present. It's just gorgeous if you have a limit on how much you want to spend. It's just gorgeous. I just think it's just, there's like a really nice grey one and it's to die for. Okay, moving on to different houses now. I'm going to talk about the Saint Laurent leather card holder. This one retails for 195, and I really like the black with like the YSL logo like stamped in the middle, and I love how easy these card holders are and how popular they are, especially with like little compact purses and stuff. I just don't know, something about this little card holder that I just always love. Every time I'm on Selfridges website, I'm like, they have it in stock, shall I not? And I'm like, I don't know. Okay, another bag from Saint Laurent is the monogram quilted leather shoulder bag, and this one retails for more than I expected. It's 1,190, and I recently saw this in an Instagram photo, and someone used it as a clutch bag for a wedding, and the colour I really liked, I'm going to tell you what the colour is because I actually wrote it down, is the, let me just see what it's called, the Rose Antique, with the gold hardware. I know there's the black with the gold hardware, but this rose ballerine, it's like a rose ballerine, it just also reminds me of a rose ballerine, but it's more on the beige side. It just looks gorgeous, and it just looks sleek and expensive and lush and luxurious, and there's just something about it that just screams me. And that's the thing with me, if there's something that I really like and it will scream my name, like it says, I just has to, it's something that I'm just gonna lust over and be like, one day you'll be mine kind of thing. Another item that I've been loving, I've been seeing everyone wearing them and it's just been is the Gucci GG leather belt. These retail for $350 and they just look gorgeous on jeans and like a nice t-shirt tucked in. Something about this belt is just, oh my god, sending me insane. Whenever I see someone with the Gucci leather belt, I'm like, oh my god, I need this in my life. Like, I know I need this in my life. One day or another, I'm gonna have this in my possession. I don't wear belts. I haven't worn a belt in years. But something about this GG belt, it reminds me of when the Moschino black belt was like the it thing to have and to wear. It's like that GG initial belt is that thing all over again this year. And obviously I'm gonna end it up with a Chanel classic jumbo double flap bag with gold hardware. Oh my god, this bag. When I was in Venice and Milan, all I could see was Gucci Soho bags and the Gucci bags, like the normal bags. And then I saw loads of Louis Vuitton bags. But then you'd see those odd Chanel bags, you see the boy bag, you'd see the classic double flat bags, and then you see the jumbo, and I was like, oh my god, I was just in awe of how it was normal carrying these bags when you're abroad, like especially in Italy. It was normal carrying a Chanel bag in Milan. It was normal carrying a Louis Vuitton bag in Venice. It was normal carrying all these designer bags as your everyday bag in Italy. And like in Malta, you're never sure if they're fake bags or if they're the actual bags. So because we don't have designer bags or designer outlets, we don't have a lot of designer outlets here in Malta. Like, I would love to have a Louis Vuitton outlet in Malta. That would just save so much money of me having to get a plane ticket just to get something from Louis Vuitton. But then again, I think it will just have more of a keepsake for me, because these items, I know I have to go abroad to actually buy them. And as I actually mentioned before, all my Louis Vuitton items are all bought from different countries. So whenever I look at them, I remember of a different place I've been to and why I went, and it has like a memory attached to each bag and each item that I have. So it's just something that I will always like kind of hold on to, I guess. So that is my luxury wish list of 2018. Thumbs up if you enjoyed watching these kind of videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. I post weekly videos here on StefyTalks YouTube channel. As you can tell, it's a long video and I actually Stefy talks a lot, as you can tell. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up again if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a lovely day wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys very soon.